my producer is trying to get in touch with him, but then it is proving difficult by the minute. Kwabena Sam.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, boss. Speak to your mic. Be speaking to your mic for me. So someone told me, Sammy, Kwabena Sam, you cannot hear him well. Okay, so now you can hear Kwabena Sam very, very well. Do you think celebrities actually influence decision when it comes to voting?
I don't have any scientific proof or something, but maybe it might play a little role. But knowing Ghanaian politics, you know, if somebody has a love for a particular party, it's difficult for the person to change. Okay. So, be a specific tribe, or a specific party, it's difficult for the person to change the mind. Irrespective, say, active in a try, say, be convincing and answer visa. So, I don't really have any grounds. I make like I say, it has maybe it has its own way of swaying people to, or maybe they can sway voting, what do you call it, floating protest here to do that. But
is this a good statement coming from the politician?
I don't know why.
Because me, I still have that belief that if a Shatawale comes out boldly to say that my SM soldiers in the next elections, let's vote for NPP, let's vote for NDC. At least you can get about 80% of them who will vote because of what Shatawale said.
Yeah, it's true.
So if a politician is saying in our next election we are not going to involve any celebrity, I think it is a low statement.
Yeah, but maybe
what he said can go a long way to affect them if they don't work at it.
Yeah, I don't know how much they spent last election on celebrities. Maybe it didn't work out. Maybe our mom best spend it much on that again. Maybe they just want to focus on the hardcore politics. Maybe go to the grounds and ask a visa. I think maybe that's on but yeah, like what you're saying, they also they have weight. Celebrities have weight. So that I remember Ejako was on NDP platform throughout the campaign, and he was able to draw a lot of crowd. It was on a crowd to make a campaign, and a lot of followers listening to him. More weight. I don't know why.
Are they frustrated for power?
Maybe they just want to be sure whatever money that they have goes to the poor people to do the work underground. Maybe because celebrities will not do the work underground. They will always be in the limelight.
I see. Thank you so much, Kobe Sam, for that one. Yes, Tony Asankuma, Koku and the whole statement that they are not going to involve any politician celebrity to be doing the work of the politicians by doing campaigns for them. Do you think it is a good statement at this time?
First of all, for me, politics has always been a good area, but for what he said, there are so many ways to look at it. It's obvious clearly per what they did in the last election, they realized it didn't work for them. So they've gone back to their drawing board and realized they might have wasted some money.
But then there is a specific role you give to celebrities if you want them to join your campaign.
Exactly.
Listen, they are not coming to preach about your ideologies.
Exactly.
They are not coming to talk about the party's agenda. What they are doing is to help you to gather the masses. So when you gather the masses, you can put through your ideologies. It is not them to say it for you.
But you would agree with me that to some extent, the celebrities are worth more than gathering the masses. And this is why I'm going to say that. Outside, in certain parts of the world, certain celebrities have taken political stance or entered into active politics, like the case of Arnold Schwarzenegger, who had ever, from when we were growing up, we never saw Arnold Schwarzenegger to be a senator or something of that sort. But he went on that path and he was able to get people to support him. So if you are going at to take celebrities and you expect them to only gather people for you, it's a bit questionable, because at the end of the day, people are going to follow them for their love for them, and you are going to give them a message. If they buy into that message and you don't deliver, they are still going to come back at that celebrity for bringing them into that space. So they are what more than that. If you should think about it, there's nothing wrong with a celebrity having a political stand and believing in it. But it's quite unfortunate. It's clear that most of our celebrities here who do that are going there just for the money. They might not necessarily believe in that party's ideologies, but they know if they should show face, they will get some money. So they will show face, and then damn the consequences. Let me just get what I can get at that particular time, and then whatever comes out of it, it doesn't matter. But if you look at it carefully, our celebrities should be actively involved in politics. In
sending out their ideologies?
Yes, because they have that their
influence, their impact.
That it's just like a celebrity endorsing any brand. You first have to, although it's business to some extent, it wouldn't make sense if you don't believe in the brand. If you a celebrity goes to endorse a product and you've not used that product before, in some way you are not doing yourself so much good, although you are getting paid. You can't really speak about the good of the brand. What if the brand is bad and someone goes to use the brand and you've taken your money and you are okay with it? You can't come back and come and say, well, it was business for me. That's how it should be in the political space. They should be able to come out and say, okay, I believe in this party. Everything they are saying, yes, I believe it. And then they should even be at the front line of holding these people accountable because they already have the voice. I don't get it why, and that's clear. They follow these political parties. They get into power, they are sorted out, and then now they are quiet. So clearly it's business, and the political parties have also realized. I wouldn't be surprised even after what he said that election time will come and they would still get some celebrities to endorse them because it works for them. They would bring their fan bases or their following into the mix. They get to listen to their message and act on it, and they can go about and do whatever they want, and the celebrity has pocketed his share of the booty, and then it's okay. But this person who is the voice, if you go around the world, most of the biggest campaigns on affirmative action was environmental protection. All those positive campaigns are being spearheaded by celebrities because they believe in it. Like once they believe in it, it becomes easier for them to sell or to draw people in. And what's the sense of having that star power if you are not going to use it for good? Last 2 years, Leonardo DiCaprio, who had never won an Oscar before, last 2 years, when he won an Oscar, he dedicated his entire speech talking about global warming. He didn't even thank his family and whatever, because that's what he believed.
He had an agenda.
And it's about time our politicians, our celebrities, also have agendas of their own and push them. You don't just follow a party. You are giving maybe a car or a house. The party, you get people to come to their gathering. People vote for that party. That party comes into power, and now you are quiet. Like you are okay. You can't talk. Then it purely is business for you.
I see. So you are speaking as if you're on the side of Coco Nyido.
I'm on the side. I'm for and against in this debate. For and let me make it clear. I know for a fact that election time will come, and they will still go back for the celebrities because they need them. But I'm saying that if you're a celebrity and you're going to enter politics, be sure, have faith in what you are preaching. If you don't have faith and you can't defend it when times are hard, and you can't beat your chest and say, yes, I defended this party, or I campaigned for this party for this particular reason. Okay, they came into power, they are messing up, and big ups to A+ when he was here last time. You could clearly see that a party that he supported is in power and they are not doing things the way he hoped for. And he's being vocal about it. He's not sitting back and saying, okay.
He's not being a spectator.
No. He's being a true citizen. That's what I expect from our celebrities.
Alright, Tony Hassan Koma from ghmoviefreaks.com. I'm sure when he grows, he also become a politician. Some one or two tweets before I move on to For Real Mason, aka Joe, aka the special effects man. He says, Vincent Kikes, he says, Sammy, in Ghana, celebrities only defame themselves if they follow politics. Nobody can be influenced by a celebrity in Ghana. 80% of Ghanaians believe they are born into a political party, just like how people think they are born into a religion. Hey, is it true?
Yeah. A lot of people think that.
So some people think that they were born into NPP. Or yet dang, or become NPP.
They don't understand.
That's what I was saying.
This is a serious statement. This is a serious statement. I might discuss this tomorrow. Now, Simple is also here. Simple, where is the internet? Simple, where is the internet? He says, for the start, I need the whole holds no executive position in the NDC party. He's just an ordinary member. Secondly, celebrities add nothing to the prospect of a political party. Shatta performed on NDC platforms, but they lost the 2016 election.
But Sammy, did they have a
he performed, but he didn't campaign. Now, me and Kama Agente, I'm sure it is Agente, yeah? Me and Kama Agente says, hey, Brasami, okay. I'm sure it is in relation to something I posted on Twitter earlier. Okay, For Real Mensa, do you agree with Koku Anidoho? And really, do our people add something to the campaign? I'm talking about celebrities. Do they add something to political campaigns? Socrate Sarfo doesn't want to keep quiet. He says, the value of celebrities on a political platform depends on the philosophy of the party. If it has the industry at heart, they will factor celebrity. And they will factor celebrities, that is creative industry practitioners, in their core agendas. NPP Creative Arts section of the party's manifesto was drafted by industry players. Folks, 2020, vote wisely. Abuanunya wona wonkawa onwe ne sontre. Socrate, you vote wisely in 2020. No problem. You vote very, very wisely. Now our eyes open. Now our eyes open. We know those who are for us and those who are against us. You vote. Okay. For Real Mason. Are you also on the side of Koku and Nido that celebrities Charlie
with all due respect.
In fact, in the story, that's why he said, oh, they should go and act their movie.
In the real sense, I don't think he knows what he's talking about. Because we're talking about two things here. The relevance of a celebrity, at the same time, the pitch, the manifesto. Is two different things. If you're telling me to campaign for you, because every politician, when they come on board, they show you their manifestos. You know, it's for you to buy into it or not. Once you read what they believe or what they believe they want to come implement when come to power, and you think you are comfortable with it, you want to pitch, you're ready to pitch on behalf of them to the masses. Why not? But at the end of the day, when they come into power, it's something different. But we're talking about the relevant here. As an artist, even you, Sammy, you're a celebrity on your own as a radio presenter in our country here, Ghana. You could sit on your platform there, 24/7, speak about one thing or the other, about a particular party, and ask your followers from your members there that they should vote for this particular people. So I mean, believe me, they will. Just as you did mention earlier, those who love Shatta Wale so much that even when he says, hang yourself, they will. And he comes out to say, vote for a particular party. Do whatever you want. They will definitely vote for that particular party. Because our king or our boss has spoken and at the same time has endorsed that we should vote for that particular party. So whether the manifesto is right or wrong, they really want to
They'll just listen to what their celebrity is saying, their idol is saying.
That's what it is. Stoneboy could get up to say, oh, the whole of Ashawa, the whole of Kumasi, the whole followers of Beam Native and things, they should vote for this particular party. They will. it's all about the relevance of that particular artist
and his influence.
So
you think that Koko did the whole goofed with that statement?
Badly.
Okay.
He goofed badly. Let me give you this instance. Someone like go to Nigeria, Desmond Elliott. He's good, quite alright. He won. He was once a model. He won a senator seat. Some couple of that was last term. I don't know about this even less. I don't know about this time as we speak. It was all over the news. Banky W, the guy who brought out Whiskey, who managed Whiskey, now he's also a senator. Despite the fact he studied political analysis and all that too, and also a music producer and all, but with his influence as an artist, and he pitched to them he could do this, he could bring up a change and things. So many of them didn't vote for him based on the fact that he can, but they only vote for the fact that he's Banky W. And some were even saying, because he has brought up a lot of artists, he has done this, he has done that, he even made Whiskey today. So because of that, they believe, oh, even when he comes into power, he will do more.
Okay, I get it. So you are on the other side.
I'm far away from him, crowd.
Okay. Thank you. Socrate is here finally. He wants to make his point known verbally on radio. So let's get Socrate Sarfo to put out this statement briefly and we will move on. So, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Yeah, bro, I come 9 minutes near home. Now, so person to be become.
I am saying it's just unfortunate saying you've been a political party in Ghana. Baby, NBA air koi. Now, they don't need celebrities. The philosophy of the party will tell you, say, only by power. Tell you the treat you industry. Over the years, say politicians and respective creative arts industry, until MPP deem it fit, say, hey, no, anybody the whole industry, analysis, contribution, that is why when they were drafting their manifesto, they called the industry players. Contributions and almost different from their previously it's just that they then in the year way you go into it. Even when it comes to budget allocation, I can tell you, say, those who have been in the Ministry of Finance over the years, not MPP people, but the technocrats there, they realize that our contribution to even the financial, budget, is different from previously. Now they consult us more. But and they always tell us, oh, I feel move them in the kakra. Who checking records? Don't say the trauma creative art industry, in the past 6 or 7 years back, they say they're quite new. Kakra. It's just unfortunate that every ISCM progress, a party will come out and say they don't need a creative art industry. It's just unfortunate. And this tells us, and I want to advise, take it up. Socrate.
Metimiaka say, oh yeah, discussing accept not out of context. Because one can say they don't need the creative arts. Or say they don't need celebrities on their campaign platforms. But Abia, no. No. So create Sarfo Patchaman and make us a new announcement. On campaign platforms, no, you see a bar or your ton party ideologies. But a certain Stoneboy, Shatawale, Samini, Socrate, or no party ideologies, no onim. It's a honor so we hold the Encanianum, Montomo Yamo, then Mum Ye, Nasabia, Bibia, Koye, per se, Yatuto to Nema. Oh, no. Me really started the son of Miss Metias here, me patcho. Oh,
if I can't, even if I can't, to put a celebrity on the campaign platform, what is the purpose? In time past, we were being used as viewers of food and drawers of water on campaign platforms. But this time around, that is not what we have reduced ourselves to. On MPP campaign platforms, we go out there and share The party philosophy were there. Everywhere we went, we shared it to the public. There were dressmakers, carpenters, tailors, everybody who belongs to the creative art there. And they listened to the party's manifesto and the vision of the party to the industry. And they voted for it. So MPP, we respect creative art and we will deal with them forever. Charles, if you make a mistake and you bring a party that don't have you at heart, you will see what will happen to your industry.
Okay, thank you so much, Socrate Sarfo, for your contribution. Obviously, he is an active member of the Creative Arts for Change for the NPP, that is the New Patriotic Party. So he believes in the ideology of using celebrities for your campaign. That is the fact. Now let me read the story briefly before I go on to Aweele. Guys, I'll give you the chance. That moment, course, 5 minutes. Now, you some say celebrities ne kasasi omontoma obia. Sa no moto anane de fallacious omo kasakeke. I'm reading this from Ghana Web, 3rd April 2019. No celebrities for NDC 2020 campaign, Koku Enidoho. A former Deputy Secretary of the Opposition National Democratic Congress, NDC, Koku Enidoho, has blamed the party's loss in the 2016 general elections on a campaign strategy that was largely managed by persons he calls strangers. According to him, about 1 million voters did not vote for the NDC because of the strategies and personalities the party employed for its campaigns. So he's talking about what? Campaigns. Now, the former Deputy General Secretary, who was speaking to some journalists, stressed that the party shall not use the same tactics in the 2020 elections. 1 million of our voters, this is a quotation, 1 million of our voters did not vote for us in 2016. They do not have any understanding of the party's philosophy and the history. Never again should we put our campaign in the hands of strangers. Never again should we hand over the NDC's campaign to celebrities, he said. Say no can. So it's one can say. What's a campaign? Campaign. Not celebrities. Aweele, wrap up, mommy and I.
Mr. Flex. Sir, Uncle Socrate, the reason I make Kasani say he handled this issue too politically. I think he did not really listen to the article. That is somebody's campaign strategy. Let's all not forget the fact that after NDC lost the elections, they took time to do a whole report, investigative report. They did post-election, whatever, and then they came up with a quasi-botre report, and probably what he is saying is a finding from the report. So if they are saying they are not going to use celebrities on their campaign platforms, it doesn't mean they are saying that they are neglecting the creative arts industry, as Uncle Socrate wants us to believe. If what Mr. Socrate is saying is anything to go by, then it means that then farmers must also be on the campaign platform. Else, when the party comes into power, they will neglect farmers. Teachers must be on the platform, else they will neglect teachers. That is what he's trying to say. And it is very, very wrong. That is not what Mr. Anido is saying. Now, to the issue of whether or not celebrities are necessary when it comes to political campaigns. It can be yes, it can be no. Celebrities are influencers. We are social influencers, we are political influencers, we are national influencers. Unfortunately, in our part of the world, celebrities move into electoral areas in terms of campaign based on contractual purposes instead of, let me say, being voluntary. Because the party doesn't need to call me in as a celebrity who has the heart of my country, the interest of my country at heart, the people of my country at heart. I should listen to the campaign message of a political party, void of their colors, and say, look, I think these people are talking sense, so I will encourage you, I will entreat you, vote for them. I did that for the MPP in the last elections, and Mr. Socrate Sarfo knows. I did that, and as I'm standing here, I'm regretting.
You are regretting doing
yes.
the NDP?
Yes, because...
And you think that when you did that, it worked? That's why they won?
Yes, it worked. Fine, I had people opposing me. I had people opposing me and all that, but I fought my way through because as at that time, I believed in the message. And to tell you the truth, now I have regretted because the message they preached
but their actions are at par. They are not in the right, they don't meet anywhere. You get it? So, celebrities might influence voters when it comes to elections. But in our part of the world, the truth is that most of the times, probably as a result of the way it is done, most of the times, it rather sparks annoyance. I remember when NDC went to the Super Stadium, and I was sitting behind television, I was like, is this a party they are having or is a political campaign? Because it was full of celebrities and performances, and I think that was when Shatta went, okay, if I'm not mistaken. John Dumelo was there, and I was sitting behind TV and I was annoyed. Probably Mr. Anidowu has realized that that thing went against them. And if he is saying that this time we are not using celebrities, he's not saying they hate celebrities. They use the people, it did not work for them. They have come out with their report. So what is Mr. Socrate Sarfo's problem?
Thank you so much. Well, let's get great points there. Jata, let's do the lines. Let's do the lines. But before the people come on the lines, remember you are calling 0266.